Hello YouTube and welcome back to another pickups video. This time we've got some eBay pickups, some Leicester market action, some cash converter deals and a trade with a fellow YouTuber. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Now about 3 weeks ago, before all the trouble with the car boot sales, I went to Leicester market and they didn't actually have what I wanted. I did take a load of stuff to try and sell it, but the chap wasn't there. So instead I thought, why not pick up a few things while you're here. So I picked up 3 games and I paid a £5 for them. So the first one I picked up is playing in the background, and that's Wipeout Fusion, which luckily, since I got the PS2, I can actually play, and it is an absolutely excellent game. Really like this. I think the improvement in graphics is exactly what Wipeout needed. I did actually used to own this when I had a PS2 years ago, and yeah, fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. Next 2 games are both on the GameCube, and the first one is Top Gun Combat Zones. Quite a lot of these sort of flight games, like Ace Combat or whatever else. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be absolutely mind-blowing, but I have played it briefly, and the graphics were nice, as it seems to be coming to expect with the GameCube, and that comes complete. And now I've got a memory card, I can at least play these games and actually save my progress, so it's worth having a go on them. The last one I picked up from Leicester Market was Gun for the Nintendo GameCube. I know this has been released on loads of formats, from the 360 to the Wii to the PS2 to the God knows, Game Boy Advance, who knows, but I've never actually played it. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but now I've got it for the GameCube, I'll definitely give it a play through. It's in really nice condition, so again, I look forward to getting into that. Now, next 2 games are from cash converters, and a few people watching this video probably know I've already put a gameplay up for this, and this is Black on the original Xbox. Absolutely outstanding first person shooter, a lot of fun. Just get in there, guns are blazing, go crazy, particle effects, explosions. Not loads of swearing like you get in these games on the 360 and the PS3. Just seem to be full of foul language, as if that's some sort of big thing. Keep swearing every 5 seconds. But yeah, pretty decent game, in absolutely lovely condition. And $1.99, you can't go wrong. Definitely recommend picking it up, 360 compatible. And the last game I picked up on cash converters was Outrun 2. Really like this game. I think it's an excellent version of Outrun. Definitely a decent sequel. This is complete. I already owned this game. I picked it up from the car boot sale, but it wasn't complete. And a friend of mine came over from Leeds, and he was really taken by Outrun on the Mega Drive. And I said, I'll tell you what, so I'll try and pick up a copy of the Xbox game. So now I've got that, I'm going to take it up there next week and drop that off to him. So the next games are from eBay, and the first one was actually the reason that originally I picked up a PlayStation 1 as well as Final Fantasy 7. That was Destruction Derby 2. Unbelievably, I bought this game twice on eBay in the last 2 weeks. Basically, the first time I bought it, it came with 2 copies of the game. One of them was snapped in half, the other one was pretty badly scratched. So I weren't too chuffed about it. I wanted a pretty mint one, and it was described as being like new. So I contacted the seller, and she refunded me. She said, don't bother sending me it back. So I thought, alrighty, fair enough, I'll keep hold of it all in case, I get a decent disc or whatever. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll buy another copy off eBay. So I contacted the seller, says it's in condition, says the disc's absolutely immaculate. So I says, alright, send it to me. So he sent it to me, the case was completely smashed, the centre spindle for the CD holder was completely smashed, and the CD, even though I had it cleaned up by GameStation, it was all scratched to hell because all the bits had broken, it moved everywhere. So in the end, I sent that one back as well. Kept my original one, took the disc myself to GameStation, got it cleaned up, and here we go. Because to be honest, I've bought this game twice, I'm running out of patience, and it is a really good game, but there is a lot of nostalgia required to enjoy it today. But if you remember it, if you're a fan of it, definitely pick it up. Now, next 2 items are both from the same seller on eBay. It took over 10 days for them to arrive. I had a bit of an argument with him. It took him 2 days to actually send me an invoice, because I asked him if he'd do me like, bulk postage or whatever you'd call it. And so without further ado, I think he had the Mardy really, because I bought them pretty cheap. And the first one was Altered Beast. Now, he posted both of these games to me for £3.50, and this game cost me £1.20. It's got a little bit of water damage, and surprisingly, I've never owned this game, despite it being an absolute classic. I played the 50Hz version on the European Mega Drive, and I wasn't really impressed, but sticking this on yesterday morning and playing it in 60Hz, it really is a different game. It's absolutely fantastic. So look forward to taking that around to one of my friends and giving that a playthrough in the week. And the last game I picked up from the seller cost me £2, and that was TNN Outdoor Bass Tournament 96. I don't really know why I picked up this game. I just, fancied something a little bit different on the Mega Drive and thought, why not try this, especially at the price. I actually put it on. After about half an hour I was thinking, well, what, this game is absolutely terrible, but then I caught something. Unfortunately it wasn't a bass, it was a catfish or something. It weighed £16, it wasn't allowed in the tournament, but it gave me a little bit of hope. It made me think, you know, there is possibilities with this game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this around with friends who will go around on Tuesdays and play some Mega Drive with. So yeah, should be a laugh at the very least. And the last thing I picked up from eBay, I've been after this game since I picked up a GameCube about a month ago, and it always seems to go for like between £5 and £10. And I seen a copy, it was 99p starting bid. I put £3 on, and it got bid up to £3, and I won it. So I got it for £5 delivered, and it's FZero GX on the GameCube, and this is absolutely fantastic. I'm on a bit of a futuristic racing kick, as you can imagine, or as you probably can well tell. And this one's really good, really nice graphics, plays in 60Hz, a lot of these GameCube games do. It's fast, the level design's crazy. I've only played up to about the 4th track, but yeah, so far really impressed with this. Right, the next 3 games actually come from one of my friends. I've done him a bit of a deal. I swapped him some 360 games with a bit of cash, and he gave me 4 games. I only kept 2 of them, and then last night he gave me another game. It's the same person who gave me PS2, and the game he gave me for the PS2 was Land Rover Ford Off-Road. I only really wanted this off him because I sort of thought, yeah, you know, this is the next step up from hardcore 4x4. So we were playing it. It's not very good, but we were having a laugh of it last night. So I'll probably have to put gameplay up of that at some point soon. But that was that one. Anyway, he sold me 4 games, and we did a bit of a deal, as I previously mentioned. And 2 of them were Mega Drive games, 2 of them were Sega Saturn games. And I decided to keep 2 of the games. The first one I kept was Scorcher on the Sega Saturn, which again is another futuristic racing game. Now, I don't own a Sega Saturn, but as you probably well know if you've watched some of my videos, it doesn't really stop me whether I own the system or not. I still pick them up. But I'm going to get a Saturn at some point, so I did used to have one back in the day. Great system, but I'll trade one in for a PlayStation. But I've watched a gameplay of this by Austin Mackett. I'll put a link down in the description. Definitely check it out. It looks like an awesome game. And yeah, that's great. And the last one I've kept of him was actually one that I've swapped the insides of the game, so I already owned it, and that was Castlevania for the Mega Drive. Now I bought this off Ian Wilson, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, and this is the actual cover that I got from the one from Ian Wilson, but that was from MegaWare and it had been hired out, and I was fully aware of the fact that the manual and the cartridge was worn. I'd already seen pictures of it, and I was happy with that because I got it for a good price. But when my friend told me he had this game, I was instantly wanting to know what the condition was like, because it's quite an expensive game to pick up, and I don't really want to buy another one, you know, just to change the insides. But anyway, the cartridge and the instruction manual are pretty much in really nice condition, almost mint, not quite, but definitely a step up from what I had. So I was more than happy with that. So I've got a really nice copy of Castlevania now, so I'm really pleased with that. So let me just get a swing of my tea. I've got a sore throat now. I sometimes watch my videos back and I'm amazed just how fast I speak. I'm like, God, even I can't keep up with it, so I don't know how you people do. So anyway, yesterday I went to the supermarket and the butchers and all that business, and I got back and realised I forgot the eggs. I was like, you know, I can't have a steak tonight without eggs, so I went straight back down to the butchers. But on the way there, the local village hall, it said jumble sale, 1.30 to 2.30. I thought, you know what, why not? So in I pulled in, and I thought, I'll never find any gaming stuff, surely. And straight away I walked up and there was a table with some like random Xbox games on it, like Splinter Cell or whatever, but it was this game, Cooking Mama on the DS, and again the system I don't own, but I have heard about this game. I don't know if it's my kind of thing or what, but all the same, in case I ever get a DS, at least I've got a game for it. And I asked how much it was, she said 50 pence, so picked it up for 50 pence, I thought why not, so that was the end of the jumble sale. And the last thing I picked up is actually a trade with a fellow YouTuber called Car Boot Gamer UK, Dan, and he watched my videos a few weeks ago and mentioned a game that I'd picked up, and I messaged him and said, yeah, I'm definitely interested in trading it, and luckily he had this game that I was going to buy off him a few months ago, but unfortunately I just couldn't get the money together at the time, so I just left it. But luckily enough he still had it, so we traded this game, Sensible Soccer, on the Mega CD. Absolutely fantastic game, Sensible Soccer. It's still in my Mega CD now because I don't really play my Mega CD, so it's really nice, and I really appreciate having a game that I can put in it that I actually want to play. and it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent game. The crowds, like the chants and things that they do, is a big marked improvement over the Mega Drive. I mean, you know, they say things like, you what, and 1-0, 1. You know, it really adds to the atmosphere. It's a lot better than what the Mega Drive has to offer, but unfortunately you get that loading issue. So whether this is permanently going to take over the cartridge version around here, I don't know, but for now, this is definitely the sensible soccer we're playing. So that's it really. Definitely check out his channel. He's got some really interesting videos. He does, like, obviously, by his name, he does car boot pickups and God knows what else, gameplays and all kinds of things. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the box below. And I thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll upload some more videos soon.